Ramadan Mubarak. Yeah, the next match is going to be very difficult. We play against Fus, who are a very good team, very strong on transition, very strong block. That comes a little bit into zone 2 and very aggressive on the counter-attack, very, very aggressive on the counter. But look, we are ready. We've had a very good week. It's been a difficult week because, of course, for the staff and the players, the first week of Ramadan is not always easy. But training went Zien, and everyone has worked really, really, really hard. And I have to compliment the players because coming from a good performance against Berkane, who I must say were unbelievable hosts. You know, they treated us with great hospitality and warmth, an incredible facility that we got to experience. In my opinion, it's probably the best I've seen in Africa. And the performance was very good. You know, I saw some things that I liked a lot, especially in the first half, where we had a lot of control on all phases, and especially on the phases that Berkane are very strong at. You know, the long ball forward, the flick, controlling the transitions, and being strong in defending the box and being strong in defending crosses and set pieces. You know, so it was a performance that we felt we were better for 3 points and to win the game. And unfortunately, you know how it is. We pick up a point, but now we've got to focus on completing the week very, very well and get a good result against Fus. Yeah, mentally we are good. I think we are in a very good space. There is no team that's in a better form than us. I mean, the last 7 games with 5 wins, 2 draws is exactly identical as the current log leaders. And you've got to give a lot of praise to everyone in the club, you know, especially the players. We've had a very difficult season. Everyone knows how difficult this season has been for us. But we've pushed through, we've fought hard, we've represented the club with a lot of pride and dignity, and it's something that we are very, very happy with, you know. So from a psychological perspective, we feel confident and we feel ready to play in front of our fans. From a tactical perspective, we've had to prepare a little bit for a very difficult team. You know, they've got Hanuri up front, who can play on the left, on the right, and maybe even in leading the line as a 9, and maybe even as a 10. They've got Sarat in the midfield, who knows Widad very well. Is a very good midfielder with 3 positions at times, maybe even during the 90 minutes. He can be a deep-lying playmaker. He can be a player that can join the press from an 8 position and help to be a destroyer. But he can also be the link-up, you know. He can be the player that gets the ball from one line to the next line. So we know we're playing against a very, very good team. And so tactically we've got to be ready. We've got to try to impose ourselves. We've got to have good balance and control. But we've also got to be a little bit more aggressive than we were against Berkane in getting into the box. And we've worked on some of these things, you know. And as I said, there were things that I liked. Sahi was in the box in the last 2-3 games, which is something that we are working on. Bora can now play a little bit more different, not just only on the line and be a classic winger, but now he's finding pockets in between the lines. Rai is always one that's very, so unfortunately we lose him for this game, but we get pushed back, even though we don't want to rush it a little bit. Muscular injuries always give you complications. And Enzo is on his feet now. He's training on the green grass, which is good. Mwalim also is training on the green grass, which is good. Maybe those 2 are too early to be included in the matchday squad, but we will see. And then we've also got Malsa, Motaraji. Maybe this game is 1 or 2 days a little bit too early for them.
السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.